Hi Boss Goddess. In this video I must confess and share my relationship with food, what it's been like my whole life and where it is today. Before we get started, I want to share with you a few resources that I know are going to make an impact in your manifestation journey. First of all, if you're looking to manifest a soul brand, then check out my online course using the link below. It's called Launch Your Video Brand, and it's helped people all over the world to really claim their worth and value and their online business. If you are looking to create even more alignment in your life with manifestation, become a clear channel, then I highly recommend checking out the Superfoods Company and the cleanse that I have shared that's made such a huge impact in my life. So check out the link below. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I realize how much in our culture we don't talk about food and what it really means to us. And so this is something that I have been struggling with my whole life. Food and really understanding what it means to me. I have had this really tumultuous relationship with food. I've seen it in the past as a kid as a reward, as something that I was given. When I did a good job, I would get a cookie, or I would save up money, and the way that I would spend it is I would go to Del Taco. And food has also been a very social thing, and along that comes with that social thing comes a lot of other emotions. And so this relationship with food for me has been something that has felt like a prison for a lot of my life. And if you feel this way, let me know in the comments below. What are you aware of when it comes to your relationship with food? And what would you like that relationship to look like? For me, it's been a lifelong journey, and it continues to unfold and develop. And that's why I want to share this with you, because awareness is the most powerful tool that you can continue to develop in yourself when it comes to manifesting and really claiming that life that you love. And so food was something that I never really connected with manifestation. I was like, food is here, and doing and creating what I want in my life is over here. I never saw it as together. But the more I started to be open to seeing what my relationship with food was really like, I started to see, wow, there's a lot of things that I believe about food and patterns and conditioning in my body when it comes to food that's keeping me from experiencing the energy that I know that I want in my life, so I can show up for my manifestations, so that I can actually do and be the things that I say that I want to be, but I am not feeling good in my body. I'm not happy with my thoughts and how foggy they are, and all of these things that started coming up, and they've always come up in me. And so recently I mentioned in a few of my videos that I felt really called to take a step back from these conditions and to look and to allow my body a break from a lot of the things that I knew I was just addicted to, and habits, including sugar. Sugar was the biggest thing. You know, I feel like I cut down alcohol and I stopped drinking. Probably haven't drinking in a year, maybe a little bit less than a year. So drinking was something that when I stopped doing that, I really did feel alignment in my life. Caffeine was another thing that I really cut out, but I was still drinking coffee. I loved the taste of espresso. Food was this kind of this thing that I've always wanted to understand more of. And I really struggled with weight my whole life, believe it or not. A lot of people are very surprised. But growing up, I was overweight, and it was something that I was made fun of for. I also had glasses, but really when it came to like food, I always felt like I was not enough. I wasn't getting enough. And I've always loved food, and I still love food, and food's great. When it comes to my relationship with food, what I was starting to really see was, again, there's this theme of not enoughness. And also in my early 20s, I was starting to eat healthier, but I didn't have a why. And I did a lot of actually really unhealthy things when it came to food. And I would eat not enough, or I would eat too much. And there was even a time where I had taken hormones, HCG, to lose weight. I was desperate to lose weight. It was a really scary time for me. I had like fallen into depression because I had all these hormones in my body, and I was taking a lot of painkillers because that's also what I'd seen like my parents do, and I didn't realize how harmful it was for my body. In my early 20s, I started to eat healthier, or mid-20s, I started to eat healthier, but I didn't really have a why. I didn't really know why. I wasn't as aware as why I was doing it. I just knew that I wanted to, you know, look good. Most recently, what's aligned for me, and I'm being honest here because I'm in this journey right alongside with you, and I just want to share with you what my awarenesses and my downloads have been about my relationship with food and how it's continuing to develop. About 3 years ago, I was that foodie who was Instagramming all of the restaurants and going out to the coolest restaurants, and I got really jaded with restaurants. I also worked in the restaurant business. I was a server, a bartender, and I was just really jaded with food, and I constantly felt like it wasn't fulfilling my needs creatively or entertaining wise, all of these different things. What I realized by actually taking a break from that scene and allowing myself to actually take a break from these conditions by actually cleansing myself. And I'm not talking about starving, I'm not talking about fasting. What I'm talking about is actually removing toxins from my body. And I will include another video here that tells more about the cleanse that I did, and you can check out the link below to learn more about the cleanse that I did. But what it really empowered me to do was to remove toxins like glyphosate that have been in my body for a lifetime. And most people, I'd say 99% of Americans, have glyphosate in their gut lining. It's a herbicide that's found on conventional foods and processed foods, and it eats away at your gut lining. So what I did was I removed that using a supplement, a really natural, powerful supplement that removed it and restored my gut lining with probiotics. I cut out sugar, caffeine, alcohol, and I ate highly dense nutrient foods during this time. And I also had this really delicious superfood drink that rewired my taste buds, and another supplement that removed parasites that I learned were causing a lot of the cravings and addictions that I had. And so during this time, during this reset in my life, which was pretty recent, I've been able to redesign this relationship with food, and for the first time in my life truly see it as medicine. Truly be able to make the decisions that I know that my body truly wants, to feel the way that I truly want to feel, that I've never before in the past been able to do, because I was such a prisoner of the culture, of all the conditionings and addictions that were running me. And so the power of taking a step back to actually design and decide for the first time in my life what my relationship with food, what I wanted it to be like, has been so empowering for me. And I continue to unfold and peel back the layers of my relationship with food, and how I can take even more power over my decisions and how I feel when I put food in my body. And I'm so blessed to be able to share this and to really reveal my heart and share even more vulnerably. If you find me on Instagram stories, I share a lot of the behind the scenes of what I eat and what I'm doing throughout the day. So I'd love to connect with you on Instagram stories and continue this conversation around relationship with food. And I can't wait to hear what your relationship with food is right now, and what you would love it to be, and how you'd like to feel in your body. Because the more that I am developing my own relationship with food versus what my culture has developed for me, I really see how much freedom that I am experiencing, and I see that what you eat is directly linked to how you feel, and how you feel is directly linked to the decisions that you make and how you show up in the world. So if I can share even one tool to help you feel better in your life and in your body so that you can show up even brighter, that will inspire others and that will truly heal the world. So thank you again so much for watching this and for just downloading and being that soundboard for me. And I just want to thank you for watching and relating in any means, and by leaving a comment so that I know that you hear me. And I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I post videos every single week, so make sure to leave a comment, make sure to subscribe, and find me on Instagram. I love connecting with friends all over the world. And if you want even more information about what I do and how I help people, make sure to check out my website, lifebyjaz.com. There's a ton of free resources and ways to work with me as a coach, and check out my online course. So much love to you. Namaste, Ashe, that means good vibes, good energy, and peace and richest blessings to you, my friend.